So you clicked on this video to find out how to scrape unlimited B2B SaaS leads from GetLatka for completely free. So right before we get into that, I want to just kind of pre-frame this by saying this whole entire scraping tool that we created, it's fully built in JavaScript, and the full source code is in our private community Lead Academy, which you guys could join in the description below. So if you guys do want to join that, $49 a month. It's a full community full of B2B lead generation agency owners. And again, all the scrapers we have, all the information we have is in there. So join that and let's get right into it, right? So the first part in actually scraping this data is just to show, I just really want to show you guys what GetLatka is if you guys have never used it before. So essentially, it's pretty much just a database full of different SaaS companies. So as you can see, right, there's a bunch of different ones here on the first page. And if I move this, there's 37,000 different leads here, and obviously a bunch of different pages. So the scraper we use, as I said before, it's completely made from scratch, by our developers. So what it does is it scrapes the domains, obviously. So it obviously has this whole process where it clicks on this, scrapes this, and gives you the output with the industry next to it. So it's not just going to scrape all this data, and once it scrapes the data, you're not going to know which niche it's in, because obviously later you want to segment by niche and you want to understand, who you're targeting. So as you can see, right, this is like customers AI, this is going to be other software, whatever this is, it's just pretty much just has all the descriptions, and obviously this is a bunch of pages. And obviously there are like emails here you could scrape, but for this instance, we're just going to be scraping the domains, and then later we're going to find the decision makers from Apollo. So enough talking, let's get right into it, right? We're going to go to our folder, which obviously I'm going to make a bunch of other videos on all these different scrapers, but for this instance, we're going to be using GetLatka. So we're going to go over to our terminal, and obviously this process looks a little bit, kind of scary because it's a lot of programming, blah, blah, blah. It's really simple. We have a full description of how to do this in our community, so it's really easy to use, right? What you're going to do is you're going to do CD desktop. So opening the desktop, and you're going to do CD space and then put in the file, press enter. And now we're actually in the file. Since it's a JavaScript code, press npm start. As you can see here, this is a question. Enter the quantity of pages you want to scrape. Now with GetLatka, there's a bunch of different pages. As you can see, like this is the 4th page, and in the query, it's going to continuously change. So I believe the last page is like 1850 or 14 or something like that. So let's see. So it's not 1814. Let's see. Let's try 1813. So as you can see, that's perfect. So this is the last page. So if we scrape all these pages up to 1813, it's going to work perfectly because it's scraping every single one on this database. And again, as they add in more software companies with different keywords, you're going to be able to scrape more. And obviously, you can just do this once a week and get as much data as you want. Put that number there, press enter. And I'll just show you how this looks if I put this folder in here. You don't have to do this. This just kind of looks better than the notepad, but there you go. It's scraping all of the different softwares with following the keyword. So you can see it's going to continuously scrape. What is it at right now? It's going to continuously go. I mean, like I can't even follow it. That's how much. See, the data is going to continuously go until it's done. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to stop the code. You can do this until whenever you want, but what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to show you guys what it would look like when you incorporate this into Apollo. So let me go ahead. Let me make a Google Sheet and show you guys what happens. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to import. Put this in here. Let it load. Okay, there you go. So now all of the different websites are next to all of the different industries that the software relates to. So out of here, obviously I paused it, and I mean, within, what was it? Maybe like 30 seconds, we got 1,000. So I'm going to take all this data. I'm going to head over to Apollo. And now this is where we're going to be, as I'm just going to show you guys as an example. This is where we would enrich the data and find the decision makers. Let's go to Apollo, go to the search tab, go to companies, go to company, put in the lead list or put in the, the domains. And out of 1,000, pretty much every single company that was there is on Apollo, which is perfect. And now you can go here and then you can, go and filter by job title. You can filter by employee count. So I'll do like the first 3. Obviously, we want to only target the decision makers. Employee count, let's say I want to target only 1 to 10. And then I would just go here and I would just scrape this data and I would export this through, obviously, Export Apollo or any other exporter you have. And then you have that data for obviously completely free. You scrape the whole entire database for completely free. So with that being said, that's pretty much the end of the video. As I said before, this full source code, the whole program will be posted in our community. So feel free to join, and I'll see you guys later. Check out for the next one.